It's the only thing you can be doing, talking to me like this. Oh my god. I'm making a monster. Welcome to Don't Open Your Eyes. My eyes is already watering. We're gonna get right into this horror game. I don't know what is waiting for me. It's getting late. My eyelids have begun to feel heavy. I better go to sleep. I leave aside the book I'd be reading and look out my window. The process the process of falling asleep is always a struggle against noise. Barking dogs, police sirens, or even my own intrusive thoughts. But not even the turning gears of my brain are producing much sound. Tonight is just oddly quiet. Quiet. Too quiet. I feel restless. My sight veers towards the hallway outside my door. The distance between my room and the opposite wall is only 10 steps long. I know since I made a habit of counting them whenever I go out. 1, 2, 3, absent-mindedly, but always. I don't know why. Maybe I just like being aware of my surroundings to the smallest details. But tonight is different. The hallway looks like it stretches into nothingness, like the throat of a gargantuan beast. Logical thinking cries that it's just my imagination. There can't be anything wrong or different about it. It's just the hallway. But I don't want to look at it. So I take a deep breath and close my eyes. In my room. There's a bed. In my room. There's a wardrobe. In my room. There's pictures framed on the wall. And there's the door. My room is a part of myself. It's a world I know like the back of my hand. Were someone to blindfold me and ask me to find my way around, I'd do so without the slightest difficulty. As long as nothing changes, having my eyes closed makes no difference. In this room, I can always find what I want to find. Because in this room, I know how everything looks. Okay. I need to wake up early tomorrow. I should really try to sleep. Who's dropping their phone on the ground? What's that sound? I'm trying to figure it out too. Are those footsteps? Are they? Don't sound. No, that's impossible. It must be my imagination. I mean, if there's somebody walking around, but it's getting closer. If there's somebody walking around, you might need to get up and closer. And closer. And closer. They are gone. Right. There's no way someone could be there. No way is impossible. Who is this? Hey. No. Don't say hey to me. No. Open your eyes. What y'all doing in this situation, bro? Huh? Yes or no? Do I open my eyes? Put it down in the comments right now. Yes or no? I'm gonna say no. I don't open my eyes. The game name is Don't Open Your Eyes. He got his hand all up on your eyes. Oh, get out of my ear, bro. Look at me. No. I do my best to ignore the voice.
Why won't you look at me?
Because you're on my feet. Get off of my feet.
Where are your manners?
Ugh.
If a stranger asks for help, is it right to ignore them? Is that how it is?
Why are we doing ASMR? I can feel someone breathing over my ear. It's cold.
I will share a secret with you.
He's all up in my ear, bro.
I have never seen myself before.
Okay.
I don't know if my face is ugly.
Just go in the bathroom, bro. There's a mirror.
I don't know the color of my skin.
You look about black to me.
I don't know if I'm even here.
I can tell you right here. You're on my feet.
That is why I need you to open your eyes
I can't do it.
so you can tell me how I look.
You need to go look in the mirror.
I'm also shy.
What's up with this music? Why is it so loud?
The moment you do, you won't find me anywhere. And soon, you will forget like a faded dream. I know you're not asleep.
I'm asleep, bro.
You listen with those tiny ears of yours. They look so fragile. Like I could almost grab them.
Don't you touch my ears! I feel something caressing my ear. Stop! Ah!
My fingers around them
Please. Help.
and tear them off. If I do, will you scream?
Yes.
Will I hear your voice?
Yes. Yes. Don't tear my ears. Please.
It was a joke. I'm joking. Don't be scared. Hey,
No.
how do you think my eyes look? When our cases finally meet, what will you find? Answer me.
They look broken. They look empty. They look lost. I don't even know what your eyes look like. How about they look empty. They look
Empty.
Yes. They look like lemons.
That may be so. The eyes are the window to the soul. That's what someone told me long ago.
Are you even
They
human?
said that the soul
Look at your
is
neck.
bright, beautiful. Every person has one, both the good and the evil.
Yep,
That
yep.
person said I was the exception. That something like me couldn't possibly own something so holy, so bright, so beautiful.
Okay.
They looked inside of me, took a deep breath, and announced their conclusion with great fatigue. Their eyes that could see it all, couldn't find anything in there. I'm sure that if you were to cut me apart, not even blood would flow out. Even if I felt it sometimes, crawling through my veins. Maybe that's why I've never seen myself before. Because I'm empty.
And because you're crazy.
But isn't that something to be grateful for? Because if I were to look and find nothing there, then surely I would feel disappointed.
Okay.
By not looking, I can ease myself of that pain.
You out of your mind.
This is for the best. I can't remember who was the first to recite these words to me, nor the second, nor the third, nor the several others who came after. The only thing I remember is that they looked as empty as I did to them. Hey,
No.
have you ever felt so empty, so devoid of what makes everyone special, that you've embraced the void as your own? Have you?
I remain silent.
These eyes, are these my eyes?
Yes, they are.
Good answer.
Yeah.
Yet there is only one way to know the truth.
What's that?
Open your eyes.
Do I open my eyes? Do I do it? In the comments, hurry up! It's a live stream. What are you doing? Y'all said open. I open my eyes. Oh my god, the music stopped. There's nobody there. It's all imagination. There's nothing there. Alright, I'm gonna keep saying no.
So you won't look at me, even
Nope.
though your eyes are so pretty.
No, I'm not
Can't
looking
see
at you.
them, but I can imagine them behind their veil of flesh, round like pearls, shiny like jewels. So pretty.
Get out of my ear. A breath of cold air caresses my eyelashes. He's all up in my face, bro.
It's fine. We still have time.
Time for what?
The night is still and silent. People are good at closing their doors. Do you know what a door is?
Nigga, it's right here behind you.
Of course you know. You have one
Right there.
There.
Yep.
at the verge of your little world.
Okay.
A door is a barrier to keep the bad out.
I should have closed it.
The bad can be anything. A bad person. A bad smell.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes, me. I can't open doors.
But you can walk through them.
I find them tricky. Should I push or pull? Should I turn the knob left or right? Should I try to take it off its hinges?
No.
Should I chip away at it, hoping it will fall apart?
Just
What
open.
happens when it opens? Do I close it behind me? Do I keep it open? But that might be rude to the person who had it closed. But then, how do I get out? And what happens if the wind pushes it close? What then? So many options.
What are we talking about?
So many things that could go wrong. Whenever I stand in front of a closed door, it paralyzes me. I stare at it for a long time and think of my excuses, because that's all they are. What bothers me the most about closed doors is the idea they exist to keep me out. It fills me with the need to go in. So I search for a crevice or a window. Anything that might be open. Anything that might let me in.
He's just trying to get in my head, bro.
I'm not good with doors. But as long as there's a place where I can fit, then I can go in anywhere. Every night, I hop across the shadows of the streets. I'm careful so as to not be caught by the light. In my eternal search, I pick a place where to rest. I slip in and spend the night wherever is comfortable, without alerting anyone. Usually it's a cellar, an attic, anywhere with dust, with dirt. I feel at home there. But sometimes, just sometimes, an urge swells inside of me. The urge to be seen. So I search hard for a door that's open, for an entryway covered in darkness, and for someone to be at the other end, awake,
My damn room.
expecting me. But you won't look at me,
Uh-uh.
even though you had your door open for visitors. Why is that? Are you afraid?
Yeah.
Do I
Yes.
scare you?
Yes.
No, that can't be it.
Nah, that's it.
We have been chatting for so long.
I haven't said a word.
You haven't chased me out. That means you welcome me.
Nah, I'm asleep.
So I'm certain that if I were to reach out my hand,
Oh! Something moves over my bed sheets. What's he reaching for?
you would reciprocate and grasp it.
Grasp what? What are we grasping?
I'm sure your hands are warm. So very warm. Because people
Huh. They look tired. They look deceitful. They look incomplete. I'm gonna say deceitful.
They look deceitful.
Yeah.
That may be so. These hands of mine tend to squirm into places I could never imagine.
Why are you on my leg with it?
Be it tiny holes in the walls, housing arachnids of all sizes, or the pockets of midnight walkers strolling the parks that sometimes serve me as home. These fingers squirm in and drag out what they find.
Those ain't fingers.
So now I carry all sorts of trinkets with me. Keys, peeping gadgets, notes with love poems in them, the corpse of one or two insects, eventually eaten away by those who come take their place. I keep everything with me, regardless of their use. But sometimes I feel bad, because maybe it was something important. The person I took them from could be distraught, their happiness shattered, their lives ended. So I consider maybe dropping them somewhere in the park. But what if I need them? What if the keys can one day open the door I want? What if the poems help me befriend a new partner? What if the arachnids serve me as unlikely sustenance? There are too many ifs. But I'm also too afraid to find out the truth. So I let them stay with me, slowly becoming a part of me, helping me grow. I've grown so much. I had to lower my head when entering your room. These fingers won't stop, squirming and coiling around everything they feel. And I can only hope they merely take what they need. I would be saddened if my body grew too much, because I wouldn't get to enter rooms like yours anymore. Hey, have you ever attempted to help yourself grow by mercilessly taking away from someone else? Have you?
I remain silent.
These hands, are these my hands?
No, they're not.
Is that so?
Yeah.
How do my hands look when my warmth finally meets yours? How will it feel? Answer me.
Your hands look incomplete.
Look incomplete.
That's more like it. I mean, I don't know what's going on.
That may be so. Amidst my travels, I have lost more than I can imagine. I have left people behind. People who were my chat companions. So it's no wonder that by leaving them behind, things such as skin, or flesh, or bones, or anything that makes me, as farewell gifts, you could say. It sounds like an excuse, and that's because it is. Because I am careless and overly curious, I can't help but wonder how everything feels to the touch, like the crust of a tree, or the surface of a frozen lake. But sometimes I find something else, like a building engulfed in a raging fire. I think of the screams in the distance, or the suffering and death and charred skin, and wonder, how does that feel? So I put my hands to the fire. It hurts, but I tolerate it, and keep them there for long enough that the uncomfortable feeling dissipates, and the smell of charred skin starts protruding from my own. And when I take them out, the feeling persists. That horrible but intoxicating feeling. I seek such extreme sensations. The edge of a knife sometimes provides it. Other times, the fangs of a beast. Most times, however, it's by mere accident. I would place my fingers over a benign surface, only to discover it's covered in spikes, and I would leave my hands there as I traverse along it, leaving parts of my body as a farewell gift. In that sense, it's not so different from what I was saying before. The fire and the blades are friends. They have granted me times of great fun. So
You like getting your fingers burnt
it's
off?
only polite to leave something of yours as a sign of thanks. But there's one thing I've always loathed from these encounters. They're always painful. I'd rather they weren't. Hey, have you ever placed yourself in harm's way, only to feel a satisfaction you've realized is not yours? Have you?
I remain silent.
These hands, are these my hands?
He's gonna hurt me. What was the first one? Incomplete. A
good answer. Yet, there is only one way to know the truth. Open your eyes. So you won't look at me, even though my hands could be the same as yours. Think about it. Maybe you and I are similar.
we're
No.
nothing alike.
I know we are.
No,
I
no,
can
no,
feel it
no,
in my skin.
no. You can't. You don't have any.
Oh,
So listen.
can you hear it?
Whose heart is that? Is that mine?
My skin is pulsating. It has been long since this happened. It's a sign of my innermost emotions flowing out.
What you
onto
doing?
The world, wanting to be seen. I'll be satisfied as long as someone tells me how I look. But it's not like anyone will do. If it did, then it would be oh so easy, since I could show myself to everyone at once, every living person in this land, and ask them all the same question. Someone will answer. There's no doubt about it, but it might not be the answer I wish for, since I don't want to be judged. I don't want to be perceived as something I'm not. It scares me. That is why, when someone is on the verge of looking at me, I shy away. I hide, fading into the dark. But you might be different. If it's you, it might be possible to stand still, if only for a second. That way you can help me, and we can both be fulfilled. Just thinking about it, it makes me feel something. I cannot describe it. I am not good with words. There was a person in my past who taught me to speak like a person. They were not good at it either, and thinking back on it, they certainly didn't enjoy it. To teach a wordless being how to talk must be a challenge. Yet, they did, simply because they could. It is weird to remember, because it makes me think of why I want to be seen, and I am not. Sure, I don't care much for my appearance. I don't want to be judged. But if that were it, I could easily stay out of sight. So why is it? Why do I want someone to recognize me so much? Maybe it's only because I can, because everyone gets to be recognized. But I will. Soon, once you open your eyes. There it is again. Just thinking about the moment you unveil your sight onto me, and you finally take those bed sheets off your body, and you inspect every crevice of mine, and you finally open those tight lips of yours.
Oh my God!
Let me hear what I am, and to maybe even give me a name.
Nah.
It makes me feel
I gotta.
don't know what. Surely it would be evident if you
It's
A cheerful smile.
it's the only thing you can be doing, talking to me like this. Oh my God, I'm making a monster.
That may be so. It would only make sense for the end of this journey to bring me joy. It has been so long. I can no longer remember. But who's to say it had a beginning? Maybe the starting point is that faint memory, the earliest one I can recall. I was walking, and for some reason, it was daytime. I rarely travel during the daytime, only when the fear of being seen isn't there. So I must have believed that was the case. But it's strange, since the place I was walking through was a city, one full of people. I couldn't see them, but I knew they were there, hiding in the shadows, with their backs against the dirt, completely motionless, completely silent, living in wait of their deaths. And what's more, none dared to look at me. Did they even know I was there? Maybe they did not care. All I remember is feeling a certain kinship towards the hidden inhabitants of that settlement. They were like me, living in fear of what others might think, and who's to say I wasn't one of them? Maybe I spent my days as part of the scenery as well, and one day I decided to go for a walk that hasn't yet found its end. It's my earliest memory, and my most joyful one. No experience afterwards had made me want to smile more than that. So if you say I am smiling, then surely that's how it must be. But tonight, I'm not joyful. So if my expression is truly one of cheer, then I must be lying through my smiling teeth. Hey, have you ever expressed honest happiness in your face, when in reality, you're feeling anything but? Have you?
I remain silent.
This expression is this. My expression. I see. Thank you. You have truly helped me tonight. These are my eyes. These are my hands. And this is my expression.
That's how you sound. This is what you would look like based off your.
I consider these my most treasured features, and you have helped me picture them all.
Yep.
No one has done this for me. I feel a connection with you,
There's no need for that.
born out of honest gratitude. But there's one step left.
What?
You need to make sure of the truth.
Huh?
It is the only way to finally understand each other.
Okay, so what?
Please, I beg of you, open your eyes.
I'm gonna do it. You're not gonna be there. I open my eyes. There's nothing there. Well, I feel violated. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Should have listened to the game title. Don't open your eyes. What did I do? I opened them twice. But I'll see y'all in the next one.